How's it? Today is Saturday, October 24th, and I just got another strength day coming at you. Deadlift, bench press with a bunch of accessories. Last week, I worked up to a set of 3 at an indiscriminate weight for both the deadlift and the bench press. And today, that weight was set, so I worked up to 165. And I did my down sets at 140. And then for the bench press, I worked up to 108. Though he did want me to go to 107 and a half. It's just that we don't have half kilo plates, or at least the sum of a half kilo plate, if that makes sense. So I rounded up to 108, and then I did my down sets at 92, I believe. I think that these are really straightforward. My deadlift is feeling pretty okay. Not too hard, not too easy either. So I think we're in the weight range where I'm gonna end up making the most progress. One thing to note about this workout was that these fans were on. You can see them both behind me and then one in front of me to the left. And I was freezing. So here we are at the last warm-up set, but I was not even sweating at all. So I ended up keeping my sweater on the whole time. Well, at least up to the top set. I did that kind of double pull that I was doing yesterday on Big Friday at the starts for the second rep there. Overall, I think that was pretty okay. So here we go for the 5s. I try my best to be as quick with these as possible, because like the faster I can output the power, the faster I can output the weight, or the energy necessary to move the weight, the more power that is, like from a physics technical standpoint. And I think that if I can move this weight faster, then that would be a really big positive contributing factor to me clean and jerking this weight regularly, and that would be a pretty big step for me in my whole journey overall. So my goal here is to maintain the best clean centric, quote unquote clean centric technique as I pull from the floor. After that, I moved into bench press. Real simple. I worked really hard this week to kind of just keep my butt on the bench a little bit better. I didn't do the best job, but I think relative to last week, it was a little bit better. Last week, I also went up to 105 as my bench press, and then I missed 109. I would say I did 2 reps of 109, and then I missed the final 3rd rep. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this. Here's my last warm-up set. My goal here was to kind of just push and make sure that my lockout was good. Got Khalil to help me hand off. So you can see I move a little bit, but my butt, if I remember what it felt like, did stay on the bench. It's really hard to tell from this angle, but I didn't get any help, and so that was pretty good for me. I think my best triple is 240 pounds, so 108 is like 238 or so. So that's pointing in a good direction. And here are my down sets, 15% off of 8. And then I moved into my plethora of accessories, which would just be back extension, GHD sit up, Bulgarian split squat, and then some sort of overhead hold. I was originally going to do dumbbell overhead walks because I like those, but there were way too many people in the gym still, and I didn't want to get in people's way, and I didn't want it to be kind of a hazard, you know. But I ended up doing the barbell overhead hold, which I've never done before. I did it for 2 sets. Technically I did it for 3 sets. The first set was just with the bar, and then 2 sets with the 60 kilos. So those were really hard, but I do like them. I think they actually might be a little bit easier to do than the overhead walks because I can load the weight a little bit higher, and I don't need to walk around, and so it feels like the time elapsed is a lot less. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, don't worry, I sped this up a lot. This was really hard. I didn't think it was gonna be this challenging, and I had to do another set after this. But yeah, that'll take us to the end of the workout. Nothing much else to say. Thank you for watching. Shoots.